Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw tips and tricks. And someone just emailed me or Facebook me on how to get their rulers to be 0, 0 at the top left-hand corner. This is how you're going to mainly open up, and it's going to be on default. If you set your page at 18 by 24, the 18 is going to start the top and work downhill. Well, I don't like that, and evidently she doesn't like that, so I'm going to show her how to change it. When you're clicked off the item, you're not clicked on an item, it's going to show you your page size. So my page is 24 by 18, and that's the size of my laser bed. So there's two ways to do that. You can go to View, go down to Snap To, and make sure Snap To Page is selected. Then you just go up here to this very left-hand corner, and it looks like an arrow with two sets of crossing lines. Left click and just drag it down, and it's going to snap to that node. Now your page is set at 0, 0. And we'll just kind of zoom in here and you can see. But just kind of double check that. Bring down an indexing line, get it close, change that to 0. Take over here, and then if you're on your ruler and you left click, you can drag over an indexing line. See, it's actually a -2 because it's going backwards. So change that to 0. Now you've got two indexing lines right there. We're going to erase these real quick. Now we've got it set where we want. Go up to Tools, Save Settings as Default. Now every time you open Corel Draw, your rulers will be at 0, 0. Now there's another way to do that, and we'll just go and we'll go to Tools, Options, and you're going to want to be on Rulers. I can't see it right now. Rulers under Guidelines. So you've opened up the rulers, and you've got, so we're going to change this to 0 right now. Hit OK. So now we're back to where we were. Now our indexing line is at 18. So all you have to do is go to Options, Rulers, and change this to 18. Now you've got it back to 0, 0. And while we're doing this, just to kind of fill in something in the same aspect, let's say you have a 1 inch by 1 inch box, and you want it in that top left corner. Well, if you've got Snap to Object on, it'll snap to it, especially if you grab that node right there. It'll snap to that corner. Well, let's say you don't and you're working around real quick. Up here in the upper left-hand corner, you've got 9 little hash marks or check boxes. So I've got normally I keep my center one checked, but we're going to keep our left top one checked. And I'm just going to change this to 0, 0, and hit enter. Now it's going to put that box dead 0, 0 top center. So you've got 1 inch here, 1 inch down here. You know, move down your indexing lines, and here you could click on your indexing line and go 1. And well, I actually need a -1, so hit a -1, and it's going to be at the bottom. Drag 1 over here, and you can see you're in negative, but you actually need 1. So now you got two indexing lines around that box, so you know everything's correct. But just remember, when you change anything and you like it, go up to Tools and hit Save Settings as Default. Now, all Corel versions might not have that, but you can go through Tools and you can find a way to change that. This is Corel's X6, and I think they've made it a little easier. I hope that helped a little bit, and thank you for watching.